In this video, I'll be building 30 LEGO sets in 30 days, and if I fail the challenge, I need to set this $3,000 Boba Fett minifigure on fire. I'm pretty bad with new routines, so there's a high chance I'll end up needing to do this, but in this challenge I'll be building a mix of old retired sets, rare promotional sets, as well as new sets, and I can't wait to get started. Just quickly before I get into the video, the winner of the police car giveaway was Sith Studs. Make sure you subscribe for future LEGO giveaways. So on day one, I decided to start with the smallest set of this challenge, which is this mini Imperial shuttle set. I don't often build poly bags, so it was fun to do something a bit different, and I actually really like this set. The wings can go down, but that's about the only play function it has. On day two, I decided to build this really cool Death Star 2 diorama set. This was a promotional set you could get for free in 2020 for spending money on the LEGO website, and I've been wanting to build this for a few years, so I'm happy I finally got around to doing it. This set includes a mini TIE Interceptor and A-Wing, and I think this looks really cool on the shelf next to my Death Star Trench Run set. I built this Darth Maul microfighter on day 3. I'm not a massive fan of microfighters and I normally don't build them, which has resulted in me having a lot of sealed microfighters, so I'm using this challenge as a good opportunity to build a few of them. This Darth Maul minifigure is cool, but the build is nothing special. Next up on day 4, I built this really unique First Order Stormtrooper brick sketches set. I've owned this set for a few years, but have never really been interested in building it until this challenge, and I'm very glad I did. This set is really cool, and it even includes a stand to easily display this set. I liked that brick sketches set so much that on day 5, I decided to build the other one. This BB-8 set isn't as cool as the Stormtrooper, but I'm still glad I have it. They will look very cool next to each other on my shelf, and I'm disappointed LEGO never made brick sketches for more iconic characters like Darth Vader or R2-D2. I've mainly been building small sets in this challenge so far, so on day 6, I built this huge Republic gunship. I'm a massive fan of clone troopers and clone vehicles, so I'm so happy LEGO made this set. Even though it has some flaws and lacks the size and functions of older gunships, I really like this set. I think the figures are awesome, and I'm so happy we finally have new shock troopers. To finish week 1, I built this Naboo starfighter microfighter. Just like day 2, this set is nothing special, but it's always cool to add another Anakin figure to my collection. So this is everything I built in the first week of this challenge. So far I'm going pretty strong, so I've got a good feeling I can keep this up and won't have to set my $3,000 minifigure on fire. I know most of these sets are pretty small, so in week 2 I want to build some larger sets, but so far my favourite set is definitely the Republic gunship. Starting off week 2, I built Ahsoka's Jedi Shuttle. I've been loving the Ahsoka show, so I can't wait to build this set. This set is really cool, although smaller than I hoped it would be. The wing spins around very smoothly and the minifigures are awesome. I can't wait to build the rest of the Ahsoka sets. On day 9 I wanted to build Luke's lightsaber. This was another promotional set and it came out in 2021. The build was pretty enjoyable and was a pretty unique build experience, and I'm very happy with the end result. I feel like a real Jedi now. Day 10 I thought I'd build another Ahsoka set, so I decided to build this E-Wing and Shin Hati starfighter set. I think the E-Wing looks really cool, so I built that first and I love it. I can't wait to add this to my Rebel army. Shin Hati starfighter was pretty fun to build, and although I don't like it as much as the E-Wing, it's still a cool set. Next up I built this escape pod for day 11. This set came out in 2016 and I've just never got around to building it, but I'm glad I finally did. It includes 2 pretty cool Jawas as well as C-3PO and R2-D2, but the escape pod is the highlight of the set to me. It opens up and even has a hidden slot for the Death Star plans. Now I just need to test if it would keep R2 and C-3PO safe in a crash. Wow, not even a single piece broke off it. Day 12 I was pretty busy, so I built a small set. I chose Kylo Ren's microfighter, and this is one of the better microfighters in my opinion. Kylo Ren's shuttle is the coolest vehicle from the sequels if you ask me, and I think this is a pretty good minifigure. On day 13 I chose this retired battle pack to build. This Death Star Troopers battle pack was released in 2014, and if you ask me, it's one of the most forgettable battle packs. It is very cool to get Royal Guards in a cheap set, but no one wants to build an army of Death Star Troopers. Not a bad set overall though. To finish off week 2, I built another promotional diorama set, which was this Tatooine Homestead set. This set goes along really well with the Death Star set I built on day 2, and LEGO also released a Hoth diorama set, which I unfortunately don't have. I think this set is pretty cool and includes a mini sandcrawler and studs to represent the minifigures. I'm now halfway through this challenge, and this is everything I've built so far. I've enjoyed building a wide variety of sets including micro scale, Clone Wars, original trilogy and sequel sets, but now it's time to start week 3 of this challenge. Starting off week 3 of this challenge, I built this dual brickhead set. This is from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show and includes brickheads of both Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. I don't really like brickheads that much, but Vader is my favourite character, so at least I can put him on display. This set is alright, but nothing too special. Day 16 of this challenge and I forgot to build a set this day. I just had a really busy day, and when I got home I completely forgot to build a set, which means I need to set this $3,000 minifigure on fire. Stick around to the end of the video to see that. Because I missed a day, I built 3 sets on day 17 to make up for it. First I built the Ghost. This is the last Ahsoka set and is by far the best. This is a massive upgrade compared to the 2014 Ghost set and is just such a good looking set. The minifigures are awesome and I love how the Phantom can attach to the back. Next I built the Razor Crest Microfighter. This set is decent and it's good for young fans to be able to get the Mandalorian for cheap. And I also built the other Mandalorian Microfighter. Both of these minifigures are the same, but the Starfighter set also includes Grogu. For the rest of the week I wanted to build clone sets, so day 18 I made this 332nd battle pack. I already made a video of me opening 20 of this set and building a 332nd army, so I'll link that video at the end of this one, but I really like this set. It includes a Captain Vaughn and 3 332nd troopers, as well as it's a pretty decent swamp speeder. Day 19 I made one of the best LEGO Star Wars sets ever, which is the 501st battle pack. I'm sure most of you probably have this set, so there's not much I can say about it you don't already know. It's a great set and a great army builder. Next up, day 20, I built a very cool set, which is a Republic fighter tank. Although lots of people complain about this set, I think it's pretty cool and is a very enjoyable build. I love the purple clones, although they aren't canon, and this is by far the best Mace figure we have ever gotten. To finish week 3 of this challenge, I made another huge set, which was the ATTE Walker. I've already built 3 of this set, but the build is so enjoyable I still don't get bored doing it. This set is sick and is my favourite ATTE. I love the figures, especially the Commander Cody, and I can't wait to get more of this set. At the end of week 3, the table's looking pretty full and has some very cool sets on it, but we still have 1 week left to go with this challenge, and then I need to burn my poor Boba Fett minifigure. Although there's only 1 week left, I've still got 10 sets to build, so I really need to step it up for this last week. I started off the last week of this challenge with this dual microfighter pack. I'm getting pretty sick of building microfighters at this point, but I do like when LEGO include an animal as a microfighter, and LEGO have never made a bantha other than this, so that's pretty cool at least. Day 23, I wanted to build this Kylo Ren vs Rey set from The Force Awakens. Even though I hate episode 7, this looks like a pretty cool set, so I was excited to build it. By the way, The Last Jedi is the second best Star Wars movie, you can't debate it, but once I was finished building this set, I was pretty happy with it. I just wished that the trees were a bit taller. On day 24, I built 2 sets. The first one I made was this Kylo Ren brickhead, and the second one was this Rey brickhead. I decided to replace the figures from the last set I built with these brickheads. Not long left to the challenge now, so I decided to build this Death Star cannon set. I'm not too interested in this set, but it was a decent build and has a pretty good Ben Kenobi minifigure, so I can't complain. It has some cool features like pulling this lever to deactivate the shield and a cannon that can actually shoot. Day 26, I built the First Order TIE Fighter Microfighter. Just like with all the other microfighters, the build doesn't interest me, but I absolutely love the First Order pilot minifigure. I also built this dual microfighter pack on this day, and I really love the Luke figure. The Tauntaun is pretty cool as well. Second last day of this challenge, and I built a Millennium Falcon microfighter. Not a bad set, and is one of the better microfighters in my opinion. It's always good to get another Han Solo minifigure too. Finally, the last day of this challenge, and I left a big one for last. I built this massive Chewbacca on the last day. The build was pretty boring as most of the parts were brown, but it was worth it when it was done. This set is huge, and the face definitely looks much better in person than it does on the box. I think this set will look awesome next to these UCS sets. This is every set I built in this 30-day LEGO Star Wars challenge. My favourite is probably the Ghost, with Chewbacca and the Gunship also being 2 of my favourites. Comment below what your favourite set is, but now it's time to set my $3,000 Boba Fett minifigure on fire. So this is what my $3,000 Boba Fett looks like now. If anyone wants to buy this off me, I'm willing to sell it for $2.5 grand because I know it's a little bit damaged. So yeah, I'll take $500 off it. But yeah, it's still in pretty good condition if you ask me. But anyway, of course I didn't burn my $3,000 Boba Fett minifigure. He's still up here. Don't worry, guys. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe and check out these 2 videos. The first one where I build a massive 332nd army, and the second one where I build LEGO underwater.